with Brad from Safe to Say. How are you doing today?
Good and tired and happy to go home tonight finally.
Yeah, this is your last day of this 4 Year Strong tour, isn't it?
Yeah, the last day of this, and I think it's like our almost 60th show this summer, so it's time to go home.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you guys just jumped off of Van's Warped Tour, so what was your first Warped Tour experience like?
We talked about this earlier, and I tell everyone the same thing. It's like summer camp. It's like the best time of your life, but it's so exhausting. Like, it's hot and sweaty and like miserable in the mornings, and you have to lug all your crap in every day. But yeah, everyone we met was like the nicest, most down-to-earth human being you could ever hope for. And the last day, I think it was like almost a week ago, we were all saying our goodbyes to each other, and it didn't hit how like much of a good time we were having until we had to say goodbye to everyone, and I started crying in front of like 50 people. Yeah. So yeah, it was a blast.
Awesome. So what does it feel like to be back in Canada finally?
It feels good. I can't even explain it. Like, we all talk about this as a band. If you were to put a blindfold on us and just like put us in Canada, we'd know we were in Canada. There's just like a different vibe.
You feel that,
yeah, and it feels like home. It's good.
Awesome. So Warped is a great opportunity for a lot of like up and coming bands. So did you make any like really unexpected like friendships, or are there any bands that you were super excited to watch every day?
The bands I was excited to watch every day ended up being the bands that I thought we would be friends with, but there's a few people that like I hadn't heard of prior to, or like didn't think not like I didn't think we'd get along. We ended up being good friends. So bands that I enjoyed or like was looking forward to seeing every day. Old Wounds and Cool Hand are two hardcore bands from the States, and that's just like the kind of music I listen to. So those two bands we got along with like very, very well. And then there's a band called With Confidence from Australia, like a pop rock band I'd never heard of before the tour, and they were just like the sweetest guys.
I saw them a couple times, and they were always wearing Safe to Say shirts. I noticed.
Yeah. We all became very big fans of each other's music, despite how different we both are in our bands. They're like the best guys.
That's awesome. So you just released a new album titled Down in the Dark. So what influenced like the style and the lyrics of this album? Is it's quite emotional and
I have a lot of feelings. I don't know. It's, I guess if you can tell already, just the way we carry ourselves, like we're a bunch of goofballs. So anything negative, I think we just put out in our music, and not just negative as in like angry or whatever, but anything that we don't feel comfortable just showing every day, I think goes into the songwriting. And to put it plain and simple, we just wanted to write an album about growing up, and sometimes not so nice things happen when you grow up. Whether it's like relationships, friendships kind of fading away, or like things that happen like within your own family and stuff like that. So I tried to at least be as honest as possible, writing about how I felt growing up and certain little things, make a little story out of it.
So now I heard you recorded and mixed this album all by yourself. So like, what was that process like?
It was like everything I'd ever want to do in like an album process. Corey, our guitarist, is actually the one who engineered everything, so I can't take credit for that. But Corey engineered everything, he mixed everything. He probably had one of the biggest hands other than myself in producing everything. And it was nice because our label is so okay with giving us complete creative freedom, which I found out in the summer isn't really the case for a lot of people. So it was very nice to be able to just do things the way we wanted to, and really push ourselves, and not have to have an opinion telling us like, oh no, that tape was fine enough, we can move on. That was very, very cool. And then we ended up doing the artwork ourselves as well. So yeah, it was a long, grueling process. It's very cool.
That's awesome. So now, along with your new album, you guys just released a new music video for Only Rain. So what was like the process of making that video?
Well, basically this is gonna sound not so exciting, but because we're like this weird kind of band to be on Warped Tour in the first place, and we had a new album coming out, we needed to like put a new face to the band, because the last time we had a music video was like years ago, and the lineup was different and we sounded different. So Warped Tour kept posting like all these music video clips from when we were like 2 or 3 years younger with a different lineup. So we needed to put like a new face to the band kind of thing. thing. So we contacted our friend Wyatt. He had a cool idea for the video, just like plain simple. Yeah, that's how I came about.
So tonight, yeah, I already talked about this a little bit. It's like the last date of your tour for Your Strong. So do you guys have any upcoming plans for the rest of the year?
Yes.
You can go home and relax.
Well, on a personal note, I'm gonna go back home and sleep for a really long time and do laundry because it's like much worse than I could have imagined by the end of this tour. Like I have no clean clothes. Yeah, we'll all get back to the swing of things for like a little bit, and then we're gonna have some Canadian shows in September, and then a couple American runs until the new year, and then some surprises in the new year.
Oh, that's exciting. And lastly, what is one thing you hope fans will take away from your live performances and your music?
That some girl or guy in the crowd wants to pick up an instrument so bad. Because I don't know about all the guys, but I'm from this town in Ontario where the music scene when I was 14 is like, it's what everyone did in high school, which is like really weird to think about. But my entire high school, even if they were the kids that like played sports, would come to these local shows where all these bands played, and that's the reason Josh and I, who's our bass player, we went together all the time. That's the reason we started this band, and the reason we wanted to be in bands all throughout high school and like, play these weird shows, because we saw these people on stage going, like, oh, like, they can do it, I can do it. Like, by no means are we like the most talented people in the world. We're just like I said, like goofy guys who make music like anyone can do. So if anyone can take anything away from that or set, I started it.
I like that answer. Alright, so that's all the time we have for today, but thank you for sitting down and talking with us.
Always.
So make sure to check out Safe to Say It.